As you can see here, there are some trees which have been cut, smaller trees, and in this area where I am, there are no bigger trees, okay, for your own information, from this part, which are bigger than this tree you can see here, okay. They are smaller trees, right? And these smaller trees, they just are upcoming, meaning that bigger trees have been taken out. What do you think made this to happen? All right, I'm going to show you what made this happen. It's because of this. What you're seeing here is a practice of charcoal burning. Yes, it's happening. Someone here is doing this to earn a living, to provide for his family or her family, to earn one's meat, okay, to provide for school fees, etc., etc. But the question is this a good practice at all? This practice is not good at all. As Bupa Foundation, we condemn these practices, and we want all meaning and conscientious men and women in the world to retreat from such practices, rather to embrace, to protect these beautiful trees that we are seeing. If such practices continue, what we expect is boom, our home will be normal, because as can be witnessed in most parts of the world, the heat is becoming just too much to bear. There are droughts in some other parts of the world. There are some issues to do with ice melting in other parts of the world because of other unfavorable practices that damages the earth, this beautiful home. Yeah, I can smell this charcoal burning. It's happening. Now you can see this happening here where I am, and there are many areas around this place where such things are happening, okay? And this is being done on a daily basis to sustain today's living. We understand that to earn one's meat, okay, it's not an easy thing. Someone has to work, has to provide for the family through work. But we want to promote sustainability, okay? We want to fight the climate change, which is affecting everyone in this world. Our home is being damaged because of such practices and other unfavorable practices that makes the world respond unfavorable. to mankind. So what is the solution to such a problem like this, so that we do not continue with such practices? Well, like trees, for them to provide the protection that we all need, like trees, for them to care for us, okay, to clean the waters, okay, those gases in the air, right, to protect us from the heavy rains, to protect us from the droughts, to ensure that we have good rainfall pattern, which has been all of a sudden abruptly confused because of our own practices, which disturbs the cycle of the creation that the world has to be balanced. Let's improve. Let's work together, just like these trees. One tree cannot protect us fully. Yes, for a certain measure, it can, but to reach its full potential, they have to be many as possible. So should we? Let us unite. Let us work together to promote environmental sustainability, to promote good practices, agricultural practices, to promote green energy. And let us stop the burning, the cutting of trees indiscriminately, because we will pay heavily if we do not change, if we do not work together, if we do not unite to improve and stop and fight climate change. Trees have the right too, unlike cutting them indiscriminately, promoting of charcoal burning. We need to find a sustainable way in making our living. We need to find means and ways to care for this beautiful earth, our beautiful home. If we do not do this, if we do not put our heads together, the trees that we are cutting will be no more. And the consequences are heavy. That's the punishment. We will have to experience droughts, we have to experience heavy rains, we have to experience bushfires, just like other parts of the world. And many consequences were to come. So please, let us instead adopt this beautiful tree. Let us care for it. Let us protect it so that it can protect us too. So that together we can be protected as they can protect us collectively. The world leaders have waged war to fight climate change, to find sustainable solutions, to improve livelihoods of many in a sustainable way, to do businesses in a sustainable way. And everyone should take part in this fight. It is for our own good. It is for everyone's good, because many will suffer because of this climate change. And many are suffering, including the species, birds, including beasts in the waters, wild beasts, wild animals. They are all suffering because of this climate change. They are dying. But this shouldn't be the case. We can change this. We can do better. As Whooper Foundation, we are doing our part, and we warmly invite you to join us in the fight. We can do better. Thank you.